everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Lovely to have you join me here on the channel. I'm going to be doing a love reading today for Sagittarius. This is a little bit different to most readings that you'll find out there in terms of love readings. Spirit has guided me to do love readings that help show people the pathway towards divine love and how to incorporate love and soul loving into our life and what that means for us. You know, as we develop the ability to love ourselves and accept fully who we are, we enrich our life and we enrich the relationships in our life. So this is a place for learning and understanding, and Spirit is working with us to help us to enjoy our life, to grow, so that we have more happiness. Now, I've written a book on the power of soul loving in case you're interested, which is on the banner behind me. And I've put a little bit of information in the description box below if you're interested. I've also incorporated some information on the cards that I use, because sometimes people ask me about the card decks that I use. And of course, they're just a way of me being able to tap into the messages from Spirit. Now, you probably already know that I do monthly and weekly general readings anyway. And all of these readings are general in nature, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. So you may actually consider requesting a private reading for yourself. That'll be, you know, a closer fit for your particular circumstances. So my contact details are also in the description box. If you're enjoying these readings and you are finding some benefit, they're helpful to you, then let me know. It'd be really great for you to give me a thumbs up on the read, on the video, and certainly a comment. I love comments. I love receiving comments. And please feel free to share with your family and friends. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do that. You'll get a notification every time I post, which would be great for you. It also improves the visibility of the channel. All right, let's see what's in store for you, Sagittarius, for the month of June in terms of love and love relationships. So Sagittarius, we're going to look at what is unfolding for you in the month of June for love. I have to apologise to all the Sagittarians. I'm just a little bit late getting a reading out this time round, so apologies for that. Spirit, what have we got coming up in the month of June in terms of love, love relationships, communicating with love? Thank you, Spirit. I've got a few wanting to pop out today. Oh, I think that might be a bit too many. I'll just get two more. Thank you, Spirit. That wants to come out there. So does that one. There's a lot of deep things happening this month, Sagittarius. So we have the Sun card, which is going to set the theme for the month and the reading, which is all about you being in a space of being in your zone and really producing really well. And so the energy is really, really warm, really bright. Your energy is high. You're vibing really well with people. People are attracted to your energy, and you just seem to be making things flow and making things happen, which is fabulous. So you've got the ability to connect really well with people in this month, and your energy is just, yeah, it's attracting people, attracting opportunities, and just you're making things happen. So you've got a very active energy in the month of June. So that's putting you in a place of a lot of self-confidence, a lot of feel-good energy. So yes, I guess that love vibration is there as well. It's all part of the mix of the package. Yet there's something also going on at a deeper level for you, Sagittarius. You are very much in your thoughts, in your emotions about some aspect of your life, and it could be around relationships. But there are moments when even though you're in high energy vibration here, there are moments that you feel that you need to retreat, to rest, recover, just to have a quiet moment to kind of unpack everything that's going on in your life, and to sort of cocoon yourself. And in that moment of cocooning, it's resting the body, resting the mind, kind of resting the emotions. There's a little bit of reflection going on in there, because the card is indicating there's a desire, a yearning desire for something, and you're trying to use that quiet time to sort through how you think and feel about something. So there is definitely something on your heart and mind that, you know, in the quiet moments of the day, you are going back to that place to think about what you're going to do, how you feel about it. Yeah. So I feel the cards are saying that this is all about you wanting to birth something new in your life. We have the Empress card here. So Sagittarius, you may be giving birth, or it may be birth of a new idea, project or proposal, or business proposal, I meant to say, or a new cycle in your life. So the Empress card is definitely you wanting to manifest something that's very important to you, and it's a new beginning, a new start. And because the emphasis in this deck is about fertility and birth, and you really feeling into the purpose of what you're doing, and we can tell that what you're doing is packed with a lot of energy here, and you're putting a lot of energy into it because it's important to you, whatever that focus is in your life at the moment. So it's also, apart from you being in a lot of what I would call yang energy, it's also, you also got a balance between the yang and the yin, because when you go to retreat, you go into that cocooning, nurturing yin energy, which is also serving to help you express your emotions, to birth this new thing in your life, to feel what you need to feel, because there's a really interesting mix of all aspects of who you are, the logical, the emotional, using all of your senses, to be honest, to deal with what you're focused on at the moment in your life. Now, interestingly, we have a card that's come up here that's pertaining to a relationship with a special person, where there is a desire to restore balance between the two of you. And it's done through mutual exchange, heart-to-heart conversation, and coming to a place of understanding with each other. And so this is the result of your efforts and your thinking, and you know what you really want is on your heart. I mean, you really want to have peaceful resolution, not conflict with anyone. And so this card is letting us know that balance is restored, which is really great. And of course, everyone feels better after that. I'm going to pull some cards because we've got a feature of the Moon card here. I'm going to use the Moon Oracle deck here, just to see what Spirit has to offer for you in terms of a message around love. And a lot of the time this is all about the growth of your own soul journey. Let's see what this says. Sorry folks, I'm just looking for my book. Okay. You've got the Creation card and the Beauty card. Now the Creation card here, you're very much, I would say that this is a lot about to do with the new thing that you're birthing in your life, and you're putting a lot of thought into plans going forward, and there is an element of co-creating with Spirit, of course, as you go deep within to think about planning the future and what it is that you want. I'd like to get some clarity around. Yeah, you really are putting a lot of plans and a lot of energy into place into creating something new in your life. This is all about you creating your own destiny, and you're very, very industrious at the moment, and we know that because of the Sun card here. A lot of energy. Now everybody is always creating all the time, and we're always living in a process of creating something. So you are very busy. He's pointed to the fact that you are very busy at the moment, and that you're really looking to you're looking not just about the idea of what you're creating. You're looking at the structure of how that's going to unfold. So we can see some plans there, written architectural plans. So this is kind of representing the structure of what it is, of how you need to build this business, this idea, this plan for your future, whatever that plan for your future is. You're looking at the mechanics of how you're going to do that, the steps that you need to take. So with this kind of energy, this really active energy, to leverage this kind of busyness and the energy to create, it offers us the opportunity to be creative. So this is really about allowing yourself to not only just use your logical brain to formulate the steps and the plans and the structures, but also to allow yourself to dream and to think outside the box. And if you can see the woman in this picture here, she truly is imagining, looking into the universe and imagining how this could be. So Spirit is asking you to use your imagination and don't hold back from that, because sometimes to solve problems and to be successful, we need to learn how to look outside the box and out of the ordinary thinking. So, and in that way, it enables you to break new ground and to be unique in your approach. And that's all a part of being successful too, in getting the outcome that you want, but even above and beyond that. So part of all of this creating and looking to the future and what you want to do is also preparing for the future. And when we prepare, it's preparing for the good times as well as the bad times. And that's really important. So you're mindful about, well, what do I need to do in order to, be self-sufficient or independent? So you're planning ahead in terms of those thoughts. And that's a really important step to take. So now is very much about taking action now and really laying down the foundations and the planning for that. So even if it means that you need to write down your ideas in a journal or a workbook that looks at all aspects, the vision of what it is that you want to achieve, the steps to get there, but also how it's going to meet the needs of good times and lean times, let's just say. So that's a smart and wise thing to do in terms of being prepared. Then we have the beauty card, which is number 20. When we focus on beauty in life, and I don't just mean beauty for yourself, I mean beauty in everything that we see, and seeing life through eyes of love and appreciation, this is a beautiful and most effective medicine in healing the heart. When we are able to really see beauty everywhere in nature, we can increase that sort of love vibration within ourselves. Now, beauty can come in many forms, and it truly can be just through the way we are seeing things in life. What's really important at this time is to remove the things that clutter your mind and clutter your vision, that takes away the beauty in your life. This picture here looks very serene, and that's the way that you want to feel, because it gives you also clarity and appreciation for your life, for the journey that you're on. So when we are focused on a life of beauty, it often makes us feel our very best. So if we look at it in terms of the way we present ourselves as well. We all know that when we get dressed up a little bit and we take care to wear some nice clothes and do our hair or whatever it is, we're feeling really good, we're feeling empowered, we're feeling clear about our ability and what we're doing, as opposed to just lying around on the couch in our PJs. You know? So, and I'm using that just as an example to demonstrate how we can feel our best when we're focused on beauty. And I don't mean the ego. Let's see. Yeah, I just feel that when we have an appreciation for things in our life and are able to see, even in the simplest of things in our life, the beauty. And I often find that when I go for walks, I will stop to admire something that perhaps I would have whizzed past if I was walking quickly. And I might take a photo of something that I've seen, and it helps me to appreciate my environment. And that's what I mean by beauty as well. So there's a lot of benefits in being able to, when we go into that space of appreciating beauty in our life, we expand our own energy and we get to appreciate things on all levels then. And somehow it has a tendency to help us to slow down as well, to slow down so that we are now being more mindful. And if we can appreciate the beauty in life, then we are more receptive to the needs of others. We are more receptive to our own needs in terms of self-love. It just gives us a more compassionate lens in life. It gives us clarity of mind without the clutter of clashing thoughts and competing energies. So it just seems to have this incredible medicine in our soul and in our body and in our mind when we really stop to enjoy the beauty of life. Let's look now at what is happening in terms of relationships in your life, Sagittarius. So we ask Spirit to help us to see what is going on in terms of relationships with Sagittarius in the month of June. Where is Sagittarius in terms of soul journey and love? What have we got coming? Not a lot coming. There we go. Okay. Alright. We might have one more. Thank you, Spirit. Any more? Okay, I think that was going to come. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I feel that there's a lot of learning and shifts going on in terms of your love life at the moment. For some of you, there's this kind of feeling of unrequited love, that there's not an equal exchange between you and your special person at the moment. So there's this feeling like there's a little bit of distance in terms of connection and chemistry, and the match is just kind of hitting the mark a little bit at the moment. Now, this could be just a temporary thing because we all go in and out of not really communicating well with our special person or with others, and at the moment it just feels that one person is doing their best to give out energy and communicate, but it's not quite hitting the mark, and it can be quite disconcerting when that happens, when two people are not quite there. But I feel like it's sort of just part of a growing phase. So when we look at the other parts of these romance angel cards, we've got forgiving and learning and getting to know each other. So this is why I feel it's a lot of learning and growing going on at the moment between you and your special person. So, as the two of you are getting to know each other, you're kind of testing the waters, you're having conversations with each other, which is what came up here, heart-to-heart conversations. And it's helping you get to know each other at a deeper level as you explore different ideas and you explore your feelings. And that's helping to, deepen your appreciation of what it is to feel love, what it is to express love, and understand how someone else is feeling as well. There's a lot to learn in that space, and it's not an easy space, and it is part of our soul growth is to learn that language of love and to learn how to experience that within ourselves and how to also communicate that, feel that, articulate that, and to give love to ourselves. Because unless we know how to recognize that love within ourselves, it becomes quite difficult to do that with someone else. So have patience with yourself and your special person. It's a learning space, and quite often we need to come at it with some compassion, which is this learning and forgiveness card here. We really need to experience non-judgment and really bring it back to asking ourselves some questions around, well, what am I feeling, and what can I learn from this situation? And rather than make any bumps in your relationship someone else's fault, use the opportunity to reflect for yourself, or what is this situation helping me to understand about myself? So always look to self-improvement rather than to point the finger to someone else, because that's how we learn. And having forgiveness is a self-love act. It's forgiveness of yourself for things that you've not seen, things you've failed to do or failed to say. Use it as an opportunity to stretch yourself rather than to focus on the other person. And just know that the other person is also testing the waters, making mistakes, learning and growing. And so forgiveness, or rather acceptance for their journey, is just as important. And as we learn and grow, it's really important to let go of things rather than hang on to them so that they become, a wedge like resentment, because that does not enable you to learn and grow. So as we're experiencing these lessons, we let them go, we release them, and we allow ourselves to heal and come back to the present moment. So you're not focused on the past, what's happened, but you're here in the present moment. All that matters is right at this moment now and moving forward. And then it gets you to a place of restored playful energy, which is really lovely, and that's what we want, so we can see that things come to a lovely peaceful resolution and things are getting worked out. And so it is so important, no matter where you are in your love relationship, even if you're not with anybody, to have a real spirit of playfulness is so important. It's experiencing the joys of life and not making life so serious, or not making, love in your life to be so prescriptive, where you're having, certain expectations around the way things are meant to be. This is really about living in the moment, living in the joy of what love brings, which of course speaks to this beauty card as well. Living in the moment and experiencing life and seeing the beauty in life is really part of the lesson of growing in love. And that helps us to heal, it helps us to relax and have inner peace, and it helps us to move forward in a really healthy way that ensures that we're growing in ourselves and not making our growth and happiness about what someone else is doing. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Gaia Oracle deck. I feel that there's a lot of, in terms of love, there's a lot of, it's a space where you're exploring your feelings and exploring and learning what love is all about. And at the same time, you're birthing new things in your life as well. So there's a lot going on in terms of this idea and this business opportunity, or this, it could even be family associated, because the Empress is also about family too. So there's a lot going on in your life, Sagittarius, I grant you that. So when you're feeling the need to rest and reflect, then just listen to that. Listen to your body and listen to yourself. Notice when you need to rejuvenate, because that's important. It helps us to process things, helps us to process the change, so we can understand what it is that we're learning as well. Beautiful. We have Ganesha card, clearing away obstacles, protection and guidance. All right, let's see what the book has to say about that one. Okay. And certainly I do feel that you are doing a lot of clearing and sorting in your life at the moment. Ganesha, one of the most worshipped deities in the Hindu pantheon, has shown up in your reading today as an omen of good fortune. Yay! Whatever has thwarted your progress or prevented you from moving forward will soon be resolved. An obstacle is cleared and you are free to move on. Your plans are now able to come to fruition. Know that everything happens for a reason. The blockages you have faced were in fact a blessing in disguise, an act of divine intervention. Timing and circumstances were previously not favourable, and your efforts would only have ended in disappointment and failure. The path is now clear and the timing is right. Your stars are in alignment. Now that's going to be different for everybody. Everybody's scenario is different, but something's going to be removed from your life or cease, and this is going to allow you to progress forward, to seek that path of good fortune and enable you to birth this beautiful thing in your life. And I feel that things that felt like a blockage before are being resolved so that there's ease and peace and a win-win situation for everyone. This whole process is helping you to learn so much about yourself as well. But isn't it lovely confirmation that you have good fortune coming your way? Now I'm just going to read the affirmation here that's offered. I am protected and guided by a higher power. When the path is blocked, I take this as a sign to wait. I give thanks for divine intervention. When the path is clear, I move forward with ease. All that occurs or does not occur is for my highest good. Isn't that brilliant? You know, I've had to learn that the hard way for myself, that when something is not flowing and you know, you can build up a lot of angst and resistance when something is not working and you want it so badly to work. And then, of course, this is such a beautiful indication that Spirit is saying, whoa, the timing's not right. Some other things need to be put in place. Perhaps you need to go through some other lessons as well. And in any case, the timing's not there. So it's actually protecting your journey and ensuring that the right things happen at the right time for you. So we need to relax into that and to trust that. And of course, when the blockages are cleared, you're on your way, and you listen to Spirit when that sign or that signal comes that things have cleared. That's the time to get up and get moving, not to sit back and to question whether the door has been opened or not. So yeah, we need to be aware. We can't be passive in our life. We need to make sure that we are listening and responding to Spirit's guidance, and not to sit passively going while Spirit is putting things in front of you and going, hello, are you awake? Because I think we all have a tendency to do that too. All right, I'm just going to pull a card from the Angel Messages deck, Sagittarius, before we finish up. You do have beautiful energy, I have to say. Your energy is on purpose. It's relatively clear, and you're very much in a space of thinking and planning. But you know, underneath it all, there's also this learning and growing too, which sometimes I feel, Sagittarius, can take a little bit of energy out of you. And that's why it's really important that you rest when you're feeling the need to. You're using up a lot of energy at the moment. So yeah, take care of your energy so you're in the best place possible to go through all of these changes and awarenesses. Now, 2 cards popped out. Yeah. Okay, so Spirit is saying, just remember to listen to your inner voice, as I was saying before. Listen to Spirit guiding you. Trust your instincts. And so when you feel the nudge and you've got that gut feel, that's Spirit assisting you. That's what we call your inner voice or your intuition. So don't forget to listen, because it will help you in terms of the timing, what steps to take and when to take them. The changes you're going through are important and they're going to give you great results, but in order to work with Spirit, we've got to listen. We also have the spiritual support card. You're going through a lot of spiritual growth at the moment, Sagittarius, and so Spirit just wants you to know that they are surrounding you. Your angels and spiritual guides are surrounding you at the moment. And so I do feel that you are sensing that the messages of Spirit coming through more clearly, more than usual at the moment. So they're really helping you as you are creating success in your life. They're whispering in your ear, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. And you're feeling those moments of inspiration. When the inspiration comes and you get this, oh yes, I really need to do this. This is Spirit saying, yes, we're encouraging you. So this is you being able to increase your ability to be spiritually aware and to use that spiritual guidance that's coming your way. It's not rocket science. We just need to practice that skill and learn to trust it. And as you do, you'll be able to act more quickly. Where am I going to put that? You'll be able to act more quickly and have the success and have things flow. So you'll be able to know when the door is open, when it's closed, the timing of when to do things, and even, as I said before, when to rest and when to take action, and how to have those more difficult conversations as you're getting to know your special person and learning to express yourself in a positive and compassionate way. All right, I think we're ready to finish off. So a beautiful read, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull a card from the Namaste Blessings deck to sign off on this lovely reading for June. Oh gosh, we have this card for someone else. Namaste Blessing, we've got the picture of Uluru there. It's the Australian card. So the Namaste Blessing on the back says, the divine in me acknowledges the divine in you. I bow to you and honour your inner light of pure and unconditional love. Eternal peace be with you. Eternal love be with you. Eternal joy be with you through this serendipitous blessing. This truly does acknowledge, Sagittarius, that we all have the divine within us. We just need to see it, you know, and it does take this lens of love to see the beauty in others and to see the beauty in our world. And that's how we come to be able to acknowledge the divine in others as well as in ourselves. And that's how we create eternal peace, is connecting in with that divinity in all of us, in our surroundings, in nature, in the animals, in each other. And that's how we can always guarantee of living a life with peace and with love. Well, Sagittarius, that's a beautiful way to finish your reading for the month of June. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I'm wishing you very well, all the best with all of the endeavours that are happening for you and in all matters of love. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.